Hey, this is Detective Hindsight, and I'm making this video log to go through everything I've been experiencing this past week. I'm going to log all of the bad moves that everyone in this league has been making, starting with Colton's team. Oh yeah, first, let me introduce my sidekick, Boots. Alright, Colton, what is it going to take for you to have a team name? I don't even like talking about your team, but I'm going to do it because it's terrible. Joe Mixon is awful. Here's a rule for you. Start your players against Miami. They're terrible. They're just a bad football team. You start anyone and everyone against Miami. You play the head coach against Miami. You play the players' moms against Miami. Play your players against Miami. Bad call. Also, just one more thing. Start a QB in the OP position. It's basic physics. Bad call. Trey, Purple Cobas. You started Chris Thompson instead of Carlos Hyde. Forget everything I just said. The only person you don't start against Miami is Chris Thompson. You play Carlos Hyde, who's on an offense that has been great. They've been moving the ball. He gets the volume. We knew Redskins was going to go with a high running volume game, and you started Chris Thompson. We knew Adrian Peterson was going to get the ball a minimum of 15 times, and you started Chris Thompson. Bad call. Caleb. I think everyone knew Cameron Brate was going to do better than Travis Kelce, right? You know what? It's fine. I'll take him off your hands. I'm going to go pick up a second string tight end on the waivers real quick. Be looking for that trade offer. Bad call. Aaron. Bobby wants to play football. Bobby Boucher. It doesn't matter if Mama says that football is the devil. Bobby's a big play waiting to happen. You know who I'm talking about. It's Robbie Anderson. Sam Darnold came back. He knows how to fling the football. You didn't take advantage of the big play. Bad call. Green. You win the trophy. Here. There is no other team that had as many zeros on their bench for week 6. I guess you made all the calls that you could have made. What is that, Professor Boots? No way. You had a player in your lineup that actually scored less than 0, negative 0.4. You could have plugged anyone on your bench in and got better than that. I don't know whether to say bad call or just feel bad for you. Bad call. Corey Cooper. Tony Pollard. Really? Tony freaking Pollard. Are you kidding me? Listen. If you started Ronald Jones, as I was trying to suggest, instead of 149, you end up with 155. That takes you from a place as instead of being horribly mangled by Jimmy you just simply get disrespected and humiliated overall. That's better, right? Bad call. Jimmy, stop trying to make Josh Gordon a thing. He will probably never be a thing again. Take advantage of what the entire league is handing you. Someone, not going to call anyone out, it's one of the two females in this league that's not my wife, drops Alshon Jeffrey. You start Alshon Jeffrey, and you just got him for free, and you're going to let him sit there. He's another one I'd be glad to take off your hands. Don't make Josh Gordon a thing. It's just not. Start Jeffrey. And also, if you had done that, you're over 200 points. We love to wake up every Tuesday morning and look at the final scores and just realize that you have taken advantage of us. We love it. It's what we crave. Start Jeffrey. Bad call. Nathan, how many trade offers did you receive for Will Dissly over the past 2 weeks? 4? 5? 7,083? I'm just throwing out numbers, but they got to be realistic. And you didn't take any of them. You hoarded tight ends. You hoarded them. You could have got value. Now he's out for the rest of the season. Bad call. This is a here and now game. Take advantage of it when you got players of value. Oh, also, Baker called me for Sunday and asked, "Does he have me in his lineup?" I said, I think he's going to bench you this week. I said, all right, cool. He's checking with me weekly just to make sure if you start him, he does crap. If you sit him, he's going to prove you wrong, which is only makes him a terrible NFL quarterback. Shows you. Bad call. Lindsay, I have a joke. What is worse than starting a third string quarterback? Starting the defense against that third string quarterback? Well, that's not funny. That just makes logical sense. Hashtag bad call. Okay, I'll make up for that one. Here's another joke. Juju is killing it at Pizza Hut commercials. Seriously, that kid's got a bright future ahead of him in the showbiz. Football, not so much. Bad call. Will, let me teach you how to play fantasy football. I could back up all the way to the draft day and say, you don't take Odell Beckham in the first round. That's pointless, right? It'll probably happen next year too. But when deciding between running backs, Sony Michel as a RB1, Eckler as a RB2/flex play, now that Melvin Gordon is back, you start Sony Michel. Eckler was a thing. He's not a thing. Eckler is like the little baby kangaroo that got to come out and play for a couple of weeks because mama was sleeping. Well, mama's back. And Melvin Gordon has this job. He kind of sucked too this past week. Anyways, y'all get the analogy. Baby kangaroo and the pouch. You should have just started Sony Michel. Bad call. This is Captain Hindsight. Detective Hindsight. Crap. Just gave up my cover that I'm a captain in the force. Signing off for week 6. Make better calls.